Hello everybody and welcome to another video, and today I'm bringing you another deck profile. Last week I showed you my Blue Eyes deck, and the week before that I showed you my Galaxy Eyes deck. They are my two main decks, my favourite decks to play, and the most competitive I suppose of all of my decks. Today I'm bringing you a bit more of a fun one, to the point where the extra deck isn't even finished yet, but I do enjoy playing this one just as a bit of fun. Play it with my brother, with my friends sometimes, and yeah, I thought I'd share it with you. So this is an XYZ ABC deck. So we're going to start with the two X-Head cannons. Vanilla monsters, originally used by Seto Kaiba, and well, just overall great cards. We then also have the two Y Dragon Heads. Can equip onto X-Head cannon and combine with him to form one of the extra deck monsters. And then we also have the two Z metal tanks, or Z metal tanks if you are British like me, Z if you are American. Now, so that's the XYZ, XYZ, but then we also have the ABCs. So we have A, Assault Core, B, Buster Drake, and C, Crush Wyvern. Now these can equip onto each other and X-Head Cannon, and they form obviously the ABC Dragon Cannon. Now, to help support them, we have the Heavy Mech Support Armor, which can equip to them and stop them from being destroyed if they are attacked. And also, is a bit more support that I think work quite well with the Union monsters are the gadgets. So we've got Gold Gadget and Silver Gadget, which obviously let you special summon another level 4 machine monster from your hand when these are summoned. And if this card is destroyed, you can special summon one gadget monster of the opposite colour from your deck to your hand, so they're very good to have in a deck as well. And I also like to run two Cyber Dragons as light machine monsters. You can never go wrong with Cyber Dragons. Now, for the spells, have three of the spell card Union Hanger. This lets you summon Union monsters that can attach to each other, help you get them out more quickly to build your big boss XYZs, ABCs, A to Zs. We also run three machine assembly lines, because not only do these give a boost in attack points to your machine monsters, when they are destroyed you can place two counters on these cards, send these cards to the graveyard, and the number of counters on the card you can special summon from your graveyard machine type monster with a level equal to the number of counters. So say two machine monsters have been destroyed, send this card to the graveyard, special summon a level 4 monster from your graveyard. That is very effective. We also have Frontline Base, a card which lets you special summon a level 4 or lower Union monster from your hand, which is always good in the Union deck. It's a continuous spell, so you can do this every turn, and it's a quick way to get out all your monsters to fuse them. We're also going to play a Gravity Blaster, give a little bit of a boost in attack points to your machine monsters, and it permanently gains 400 attack even if this card is destroyed, and if it battles an opponent's monster, the monster's effects are negated during the battle phase, which makes it even more effective. So we can get round cards that's effects activate during the battle phase, like Maiden with Eyes of Blue up here. Then we have Machina Armoured Unit. When a machine type monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one machine monster from your deck that has the same attribute and less attack. So this is just another way to get out those machine monsters onto the field, to make sure you've always got a defensive line, but also make sure you're getting them out to perform your fusion. Now we also have the limited card limiter removal. This is a quick sort of win card where you double the attack points of your machine type monsters on the field and hope to wipe out your opponent's life points. The last spell we play are Ties of the Brethren. It's a very good card. You pay 2,000 life points and target one level 4 or lower monster you control. For the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon other monsters, but you can special summon two monsters, same level, attribute, and type. So it's a good way to basically say, oh yes, I've got an X-Head cannon, I've got an A Assault Core on the field. I'm going to bring out a B Buster Drake and C Crush Wyvern, and then you can't make them into ABC this turn, but next turn you can then smash them into ABC, and then yeah, you've got your big bad boss monster. Anyway, on to trap cards. We play two Union Scrambles. These are good when you have your boss monsters on the field, but you need to get the other parts back. Send it to the graveyard, bring the parts you used to make it back. Metal Hold and Moving Blockade. It's a very good defensive card because all you need to do is tribute as many any number of level 4 machine monsters. It is any number, and it gains attack points equal to that, or defense point. Yeah, attack points. Sorry, and it will then defend you as a continuous monster card zone, but it stays in the trap zone, so it doesn't clog up your monster card spaces. And last of all, the classic negate attack. Well, as I say, it's more of a fun deck, so I just threw in a few negate attacks for old time's sake, because this in deck was inspired by me watching the duel between Kaiba and Yugi anyway. So, yeah, that's the main deck. Now let's get on to the extra deck. Okay, so we're going to start with an A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon. This is a very powerful monster, and it will deal a lot of damage to your opponents. But to summon it, obviously you need its component. So we're going to start with the 3 XYZ Dragon Cannons. I run the 3 of these because I tend to find they're easier to get out. I don't know why. Obviously, it should be easier to. So that's why I also only run 2 ABC Dragon Busters. But I do find it easier when I'm dueling. I tend to get out XYZ Dragon Cannon more often. I do find it better to run 3 of those, 2 of those. However, they do all in the end become part of A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon, which will then hopefully help to deal serious damage to your opponents. We also have XZ Tank Cannon, XY Dragon Cannon, and YZ Tank Dragon. All of the other fusions, combinations possible by the XYZ cards. Just 1 of each, because they aren't as powerful as the big bad boss monsters. However, they are still good in their own way, so you run 1 of each. So if you can't get 1 of these out, but you need 1 of these, you can also run on that. And because I have Cyber Dragons in the deck, I also run a Cyber Dragon Nova and Cyber Dragon Infinity, which are very good cards to help negate abilities and then deal serious damage to your opponent as well. As I say, this deck isn't completely finished yet. It is more of a gimmick deck for fun, but I thought I'd show you it, and maybe you've got some suggestions for cards I can add to the deck or to the extra deck. Please let me know down in the comments, but I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week, guys.